Well, hey there. So, if you're playing on a launch server from like official launch, I don't mean early access, and I don't mean like a post-launch server. But if you're on a day one server, Nightwing should have gone live on your servers tonight, or or today, or whatever. And that being said, with that, the new bleed changes have also gone into effect. Now, it's only on the Nightwing banner so far. If you're still pulling on the Constantine banner, you won't see the bleed changes go into effect yet. But what this means is basically for the first 6 mythics you pull on the banner that are not Nightwing, so just regular mythics like Bane or Poison Ivy or whoever, you're going to get 2, 3, or 5 Nightwing shards along with them. This is what I've been led to believe anyways. And yeah, and then once you get to 7 or more, you're going to have a chance of getting 2, 3, or 5 mythic shards for Nightwing. That's what I believe. Now, obviously, it's always going to be whoever is boosted on that banner, whoever the featured character on that banner is, so it won't always be Nightwing. When, like, Supergirl comes out, it'll be for her, or Hawkgirl comes out, it'll be for her. But I'm just wondering, how do people feel about this? I think if it only adds, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's fine. I do think it's a little weird how it could leave you at, like, a weird number of shards. Like, you could get 7 extra shards, and then say you're, like, 2 blue, and then you just have 7 extra shards forever that you can't ever do anything with. So hopefully there's some other way, like in the future, to, you know, get more shards for those characters that are at weird numbers. But otherwise, I think it's good for the early pull. Like, if you're like me, a lot of the times I'll get a character the first week it comes out, but it will have no stars, because I'll have no more anvils. And then after the second week and onwards, I'll get it to 5-star, whatever, so on and so forth. But this will actually allow me to maybe use those characters in the first week, because I'll be able to get it to maybe 2 or 3 stars. It won't be the full 5 stars, but it will be, you know, start up a little bit. So I think that's one of the pros. Now, I'm just wondering what everyone else thinks about it. I am super curious. Now, I do want to pull and test this thing out a little bit. I have 132 anvils. However, I do still want at least one more Constantine, and this is my conundrum. I think Constantine is a crazy good character. I really want him. I even got his legacy piece, and yeah, so I'm gonna actually pull for this. Now, the new effects aren't gonna be in here yet, and what I was thinking of doing too is maybe just pull a little bit on the Nightwing banner, and then when I get to the pity, switch over to Constantine. But I think that's too risky, especially because I'm close. I think I'm only 1 pity away right now from getting Constantine. Now, granted, I only have 120 legacy, or 100 and... Nice, I like Green Arrow. I have 120 anvils left, so I don't have, like, enough to do all the pulls until the end of time or anything like that. But, oh, nice, so... Okay. So, see, my next mythic is gonna be... Now, if this was on the other banner, that would have also given me Nightwing shards right there. And another... Dude, that was a good pull right there. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get one more Constantine, because my next red is Constantine no matter what now, I believe, if I looked at the thing right. And then I'm gonna jump over to the Nightwing banner, I think, and let's see if we can get some reds over there. Man, I'm getting really lucky right now with green arrows. I normally... Whenever I pull in a green arrow banner, I'll see like 1 green arrow for the entire duration. Another one! Oh my, this game likes me right now. Not so much with the mythics, but at least with the green arrows. Let's see. Mythic? Nope. Oh my god, and a Wonder Woman? Ooh! Spicy, and I like Mira too. I use Mira quite a lot, so these are... This is good as far as legendaries go. I would like to get some mythics though, so I can check out the friggin' Nightwing banner before I run out of anvils. Another Wonder Woman though. Very good. Wow, there's been a green arrow in every single pull right here. So, hey. Now that might have been the guaranteed pity. I wasn't actually paying attention. But this is my 2 blue Constantine. John Constantine at our service. Hot diggity dang. Alright, so I actually wasn't paying attention. I have no idea if that was pity or not. It probably was, right? Because I had 130 anvils at the start of this, and I got 1 red, like, pretty early. So yeah, that was definitely pity. Another green arrow, though. Alright, so, but that's my 2 blue for that guy. So let's go over and dabble in the Nightwing banner a little bit. And also green arrows on this banner, too, so I could keep, like, let's go. Keep flowing those green arrows in my general direction, please. Now, obviously, I just got the featured unit, which was Constantine, so I'm not guaranteed to get any Nightwings here. but we can definitely see how those Nightwing shards are gonna work. You know, if I'm guaranteed to get at least one mythic here, see? So let's check this out and see if it's lame or if it's awesome or... Oh my. Well, that was quick. Look at that, 5 Nightwing shards right out the gate. First pull on the banner. All right. Okay. So there was already 5 Nightwing shards and another Green Arrow, brother. Is this real life? Let's go again. Show me potato red. No, not so lucky that time. And we finally broke the green. That was the first pull out of all these pulls that didn't have a Green Arrow in it. Holy shnikes. Now, ideally, I wouldn't mind more Constantine. Oh my. Was that a red? Two-Face. I use a lot of Two-Face, so I'm not unhappy with Two-Face. And this, okay, that one only had 2, but, you know, better than nothing, like we said. Now if I get a Nightwing, I'll actually be able to, you know, have a couple of stars for him. So now we're 2 reds in, though. So another 1 red, and then we're guaranteed a Nightwing. I don't think I'm going to get that in these 20 anvils I have left, but... Another Green Arrow, though, and a lot of red hoods. Alright, yeah, so we have 20 anvils left. To be honest... Okay, there was another bum. This is tied for the worst. Alright, this is the last 10 pull of the day. What's it gonna be? It's red. Oh, another decent one. Okay. Shazam's actually really good as well. And then we got 2 Nightwings again. So the first one was 5 Nightwing shards. That was really nice. But the next 2 were only 2 each. Now my next red is guaranteed to be Nightwing. But here's the thing. I might go for that next red on the John Constantine banner. Now, obviously, I don't have any more anvils today, but by next week, I think Constantine's banner still has a week left, right? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's got 2 weeks left. Yeah, there's still tons of time on this. So I do want to get at least 1 more Constantine. I think that'll be cool. But this guy's got 27 days left, so I got all the time in the world to get a copy of this guy and then utilize all those shards that I've just been collecting. Now see, that's also the cool thing, how you can kind of manipulate this like I just did. Now I was pulling on this banner to get shards while I got all the bum reds, and then when I want my guarantee, I can swap back to the Constantine banner. Now that is risky, so if one of those pulls had 2 reds in it, like say that last, what was it? The Shazam I got. Say that was 2 reds, then that would have also been a Nightwing in there as well. And we wouldn't have been able to do the, like, Constantine manipulation that I got going on here. However, you know, it worked out for me, actually. Now, I wouldn't have complained if I got a Nightwing, too, in that small pulls. That was a really short amount of pulls that I did. 130 pulls right there. And I got a lot of mythics. Hold up. Let's actually see, because I feel like I just had some really lucky pulls. There was 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty good. 620. What's today? Today is the 20th. Okay, so these were from the last week, but so from here on, I would say that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was really good. The only one that was really bad was the 50 straight pulls that it took me to get that Constantine. But outside of that, that was really good luck. Now I'll show you guys what I got going on over here. So here's my Constantine. This is you know what he's at. I'm gonna be able to juice him up to 2 blue. I clearly don't have Nightwing, but I have 9 shards for him now, so that's, you know, when I do get him, I'll be able to shard him up a little bit. And yeah, what else? What else did I get? I got like a Two-Face, can't do anything with him yet. I got a Shazam, can I do anything with him? Nah, not too bad though. Actually, Two-Face I have already at 1 blue, and I only need 5 more. Actually, they're both 15 out of 20, interesting. Not bad though. I think that was really lucky pulls. The only thing that I didn't really care for in there was the horn. I'm not sure, who do I use that horn on anyways? I don't even know. Who's got the horn equipped? Right now Wonder Woman has it on. Which, I also got a bunch of Wonder Woman shards, so I can juice her up at least twice. And Green Arrow, I got a lot. There was so much Green Arrow. My god. Oh, I can actually level somebody up here too. Alright, well, I don't want to get too carried away. This is a pull video, and I wanted to just talk about that new shard system in the Bleed. So let me know, what do you guys think about that new system? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Better or worse? Do you like it? I'm interested. Like, I think it's good so far, right? I don't really see a downside to it, but I could be missing something. Maybe there's a part of it that is a negative and I'm not seeing, and if that is true, then you guys can tell me in the comments. But otherwise, I think it's a good thing to just be getting shards in addition, right? That will make things happen faster. And like I was explaining earlier, if I got a Nightwing, I would be able to get him to like 2 or 3 star or something pretty early on in that first week without having to wait like a full week to get a second one to make him 5 star. So being able to just have him, you know, leveled up a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see. And then I'll come back next week. Maybe next week I'll actually get another dupe of Nightwing. Or, well, I still want to get that one more Constantine. And then, but maybe I'll get the Constantine next week and then pull more on the Nightwing banner, actually. Now that's a good idea. So that, I think, is the plan. So next week, I'll get, the next red I get is going to be a Constantine. And this is assuming I get enough anvils. I did just pretty much tap out. I just bought all my anvils from the Atlantis shop. I got, I think, most of my anvils that I'm going to get out of 3v3. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know what else gives anvils, but we'll see. Anyways, I've blabbed on way too much. Sorry to waste your time, but yeah, let me know what you think. And good luck if you guys are pulling, and if you already had good luck, then congrats. If you had bad luck, then I don't know. See you later. Bye. Blah, blah, blah.